Hi Virgos, this is your general reading for the week of Valentine's Day. So this is in addition to the regular February reading. I figured since it's Valentine's month, I do a reading with the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So this may or may not resonate with everyone. If you need a personal reading, then you can always email me at lucy'starot@gmail.com. Okay, so let's jump right in. And the first card that came out for you is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization, help bring you together. So this card is definitely true for if you're single. Like you need to if you do pray, do affirmations, things like that, and just keep a positive mind that you're gonna meet your soulmate. Now, keep in mind, a soulmate doesn't necessarily have to mean somebody something romantic, because there's a difference between soulmates and twin flames, life partners, things like that. So a soulmate can be a friend, friends, can be family members, can be coworkers, can be a romantic partner. So, I mean, if you're looking to bring more people in, that's, different people in as far as with their friends or romantic partner, definitely to do your affirmations. And also, you're supposed to embody what you're looking for in a mate or in people that you hang out with. So if you want somebody that has a good sense of humor, then you should have a good sense of humor too. So this is one example. But if you want somebody that's loving and kind, then you should be loving and kind too. So because like attracts like, and then you want to attract what you're looking for in a partner. So in order to do that, you have to be the same, like that. You know what I mean? Like if you want somebody who's, I think you get the picture. So I mean, if you but yeah, so that's, like attracts like, just remember that. So if you want somebody that's good to you, you have to also be good to whoever you expect, or whoever you end up having in your life too. Okay. The second card that came up is children. Your love life is being affected by children. So either you have children, or either you or your partner have children, or you want children. So, but I hope they don't affect your Valentine's night plans. You might have to hire a babysitter or leave them with grandma or something if you do have kids, if you want to spend a romantic night out with your partner. If you're single, I mean, you're probably thinking that, in the future you'd want kids. But this card could also signify that either you, or if you're involved with somebody, your partner, might need tending to their inner child, because that can also affect your love life too. Like, especially if they've had issues when they were a little kid, like growing up, whether, they're weren't treated right, or they're abused, or things like that. Like, you have to tend to your inner child. So let's see. I'm going to read what it says in the book here. This card can signify that you or your partner's inner child is affecting your relationship. This may mean there's a need for playfulness or a lighthearted spirit, or it could signal that it's time to heal a childhood emotional wound. This is exactly what I was just telling you. So I pretty much summed it up right. The loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive of healing work, especially when its intention is to bring in more love. So, I mean, yeah, if you're bruised and battered and, on the inside from things that happened when you were growing up as a little kid, then it's going to be harder to attract more, love into your life. So by healing the inner child, you can attract that in. Just like with the first card where I said like attracts like. So if you don't want, especially if you were for people, I don't want to have to bring up the dark side, but if you were abused or verbally abused, when you're growing up, sometimes people tend to get into abusive relationships too. So that's why it's good to heal yourself from the inside out, so that you do attract the best for you. So hopefully that's, but either way, whether it's the actual children or the inner child, um, hopefully your Valentine's plans will go smoothly. But anyway, and don't just leave your kids. If you have kids, don't just leave them with anybody, any babysitter, because you never know nowadays. I would definitely leave them with somebody that you trust and that are reliable and responsible. Okay. Now, the last card is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Somebody else got this. I think it was Aries. So this could also be playing a part in your romantic life. So whether it's you or the person that you know or the person that you're seeing, addictions could be anything, not just drugs and alcohol. It could be food, it could be even video games. Like if you're seeing somebody, say if you're in a relationship and your partner is constantly playing video games, like that's kind of like they're addicted to video games. They're kind of doing that and ignoring you. That will affect your love life. So hopefully, or it could also be codependent on each other too. So, but hopefully that will get worse. Hopefully, I hope that card doesn't resonate with a lot of you, because I don't want you guys having to deal with all that stuff. But what the book does say though is, yeah. Oh, and also it could be just any unhealthy behavior. So whatever, that could be a number of things. But or if you had like childhood experiences in an addictive family, like say if you had a relative or somebody close to you that was an addict, then that kind of can affect you in your relationships too. So I hope that's not the case, but I'm just gonna read you what some of the book says. Addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish its capacity to love. Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward toward true emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you're twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. So yeah, and especially since I know sometimes with Virgos, you guys can be perfectionists. So hopefully that's also like, don't let that become an addiction too, like making sure that everything's perfect or OCD type of thing, like, or just everything, or making sure that your partner is perfect too, or just being hard on yourself or somebody else. I can see that more so than anything else. But hey, this, you'll know whether or not this resonates with you or not. So, but either way, this card basically saying, just don't let any kind of addictions it affect your romantic life. So, okay, so hopefully, hopefully that resonated with some of you. That was a little bit of a weird combination. It really was, but it seemed like it was all over the place. But that was your reading, Virgo. So if it didn't resonate with you, and it's not going to resonate with everyone, so you can always email me for the personal reading. And thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Happy Valentine's Day.